Welcome back. Today we're diving into the world's most mind-blowing abandoned railway tracks. These steel giants once connected cities and carried millions, but now they're silent, forgotten, and hiding wild stories. From tracks running through bustling markets to railways built by prisoners in Siberia and even lines on deserted islands. Each has a secret. My team traveled the globe to bring you the most jaw-dropping footage. Get ready to see abandoned railways like never before. Let's jump in. First stop, Thailand's Maeklong Railway Market, a place where the ordinary rules don't apply. This isn't just a market near the tracks, it's an experience unlike any other. The market is literally on the tracks. Imagine that, fresh produce and local crafts laid out directly on the path of an oncoming train. Vendors set up their stalls each morning, carefully arranging their wares. Umbrellas, bright and colorful, pop open to shield shoppers and goods from the sun. And awnings stretch right over the rails, creating a unique, if temporary, marketplace. Shoppers wander between the stands, seemingly unconcerned by the metal behemoth that will soon rumble through. But then, a train horn blares, shattering the calm. Instantly, vendors pull back their goods. A flurry of controlled chaos erupts. They fold umbrellas and clear the tracks with practiced efficiency. It's a perfectly choreographed routine, a dance between commerce and transportation. A massive train inches through, a metal snake threading its way through the heart of the market, just centimeters from the stalls, a testament to the precision and timing of everyone involved. As soon as it passes, leaving a trail of exhaust and the echo of its horn, the market snaps back to life, as if a pause button was just released. Like nothing happened, the vendors reset, the shoppers resume their browsing. It's called the Umbrella Pull-Down Market, a fitting name for this incredible display. And it's a wild spectacle, a true testament to human adaptability and resilience. But just beyond the chaos, a short walk away from the bustling crowds, you'll find abandoned spurs, silent witnesses to a different era. Tracks swallowed by jungle, slowly being reclaimed by nature's relentless embrace. Rotting sleepers, crumbling under the weight of time and neglect, and vines overtaking the rails, a green shroud covering the iron bones of the past. These forgotten lines once led to a network of commerce and connection, busy warehouses and ports teeming with activity and the promise of prosperity, now lost to time, fading into the background like a forgotten dream. The market is a living piece of railway history, a vibrant example of adaptation, while the nearby abandoned tracks are a glimpse into a vanished industrial past, a stark reminder of impermanence. It's a surreal contrast, a juxtaposition of life and decay. One railway alive with energy, a symbol of human ingenuity and perseverance. The other fading into the jungle, a poignant reminder of time's relentless march. Here, the line between active and abandoned is razor thin, a delicate balance between progress and oblivion. This place is the perfect start to our journey, a place that challenges our perceptions, where the past and present collide in the most unexpected way, creating a truly unique experience. Only in Thailand can a train and a market share the same space, a testament to the country's unique character. While history quietly disappears just around the corner, a reminder of the ever-present passage of time, the Maeklong Market is proof that the most unlikely things can coexist, that railways can be both alive and ghostly at the same time, a paradox that captivates the imagination. It's a paradox you have to see to believe, a sensory overload that will leave you breathless. The next time you see a train track, remember, it's not just a path of steel. There's always more to the story, a hidden narrative waiting to be uncovered. This is one of the world's wildest railway experiences, a truly unforgettable adventure. And it's just the beginning, the first stop on our incredible journey. Let's keep moving, the tracks are calling. Next stop, Detroit, a city with its own unique railway story to tell. You won't believe what's waiting there, a landscape of urban decay and forgotten dreams. Welcome to Detroit, a city of innovation, resilience, and stories etched in every brick and street corner. Home of the legendary Michigan Central Station, a colossal structure that dominates the landscape and whispers tales of a bygone era. Once the tallest train station in the world, a symbol of ambition and progress, it was a palace of marble and glass, a testament to exquisite craftsmanship, the pride of a booming city fueled by industry and dreams. Trains arrived daily, carrying passengers from every corner of the nation. Platforms buzzed with travelers, a vibrant tapestry of faces, stories, and destinations. And the tracks stretched out like arteries across America, connecting communities and fueling the nation's growth. But as Detroit's fortunes faded, as industries declined and populations shifted, so did the stations. By 1988, the last train left, its whistle fading into the night, and the doors closed for good, sealing its fate. For decades, the station stood empty, a haunting monument to lost glory, a silent witness to the city's struggles and resilience. The tracks outside, swallowed by weeds, a testament to nature's relentless power, trees breaking through the ties, their roots digging deep into the forgotten earth, nature reclaiming what industry left behind, a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of time. Our drone footage shows a post-apocalyptic landscape, a stark contrast to the station's former grandeur, rusted rails, ghostly signals, and the faint outline of a once mighty rail yard, now a silent graveyard of forgotten dreams. Walking here, you feel the weight of history, the echoes of a bustling past, echoes of whistles, the ghosts of passengers hurrying to their destinations, their stories now intertwined with the station's own. Now the station is being restored, a symbol of Detroit's resurgence, but for years it was the world's most famous urban ruin. These abandoned tracks are a powerful reminder. Even the grandest dreams, the most ambitious projects, can be left to rust and decay if neglected. Detroit's ghost station is a lesson in how quickly things can change, how fortunes can rise and fall, and how important it is to preserve our history. The silence here is louder than any train, a deafening reminder of what once was. It's a place where the past lingers in every shadow, a tangible presence that whispers stories of hope, ambition, and loss. And it's just one of many stories waiting on forgotten rails, tales of ambition, decline, and the enduring power of the past. Next, we're heading to Siberia, for a railway with a much darker secret, a journey into the heart of a frozen land with a history shrouded in mystery. Stay tuned. Deep in the heart of Siberia, a land of immense scale and unforgiving climate, lies the Salikard-Igarka Railway. It's a place better known by a far more sinister name, the Railroad of Death, a name that echoes the suffering and loss that permeates this desolate landscape. This was Stalin's post-war project, conceived in the chilling depths of his ambition. A project aimed to carve an 800-mile line of steel, a line driven through the frozen wilderness, a testament to human will, or rather forced compliance. Built entirely by the hands of Gulag prisoners, men and women condemned to unimaginable hardship. Over 300,000 people were forced to work on this ill-fated railway. They toiled in brutal, freezing conditions where the very air seemed to bite at their exposed skin. They were given little food or shelter, left to the mercy of the unforgiving Siberian elements. Thousands upon thousands died from starvation, the relentless cold, and utter exhaustion. Their bodies were often left where they fell, swallowed by the permafrost, but the ground itself fought back against this intrusion. The rails warped and buckled in the summer swamps, sinking into the mire, and in the winter, everything froze solid, turning the landscape into an unyielding prison of ice. When Stalin died in 1953, the entire project was thrown into disarray. The grand ambition simply evaporated and the project was abandoned overnight, left to the ravages of time and nature. Everything, tools, locomotives, half-built bridges, was left to rot in the unforgiving tundra, a monument to wasted lives and shattered dreams. Today, explorers find rusted engines, slowly being consumed by the earth. Collapsed barracks, silent witnesses to the suffering that unfolded within their walls. And tracks vanishing into the endless forest, swallowed by the relentless march of nature. The silence is chilling, broken only by the wind whispering through the trees. A memorial to the countless lives lost in the pursuit of a railway that never ran, a testament to the futility of forced labor. This isn't just an abandoned line, it's more than just decaying metal and rotting wood. It's a scar across the land, a permanent reminder of a dark chapter in history. A reminder of the immense human suffering inflicted in the name of ideology and ambition. The Railroad of Death stands as one of the world's most haunting relics, a chilling reminder of the past. Some places are abandoned by progress, left behind as the world moves forward, but this one was abandoned by history itself, a testament to the failure of a brutal regime. Next, we're off to the Scottish Highlands, a land of breathtaking beauty and ancient mysteries, where magic and mystery meet on the rails, promising a journey unlike any other. Welcome to the Scottish Highlands and the Glenfinnan Viaduct, the real-life bridge of the Hogwarts Express. Tourists flock here for the iconic steam train, but there's a hidden side to this story. The West Highland Line was a marvel of engineering, conquering wild landscapes to connect remote villages. While the Viaduct is world famous, nearby branches of the old railway have been abandoned and reclaimed by nature. Walk a few miles from the crowds and you'll find rusted rails, overgrown sleepers, and silent tracks fading into the mist. These forgotten lines once served quarries, fishing towns, and military outposts. Now they're ghostly reminders of changing times. The highlands are crisscrossed with these lost tracks, each with its own story. For every famous railway, there are countless others left behind. The magic of the Glenfinnan Viaduct is just the beginning. The real mystery lies in the hidden rails, lost to history but still haunting the landscape. Next, we're heading to the mountains between Spain and France for a station like no other. High in the Pyrenees sits Canfranc International Station, a palace for trains longer than the Titanic. Built in 1928 as a grand gateway between Spain and France, it boasted hundreds of windows, a hotel, customs, and more. For a brief moment, it was Europe's most ambitious rail hub. Wars and politics soon cut its glory short. During WTO, it became a crossroads for spies, refugees, and secret deals. In 1970, a derailment on the French side severed the line. The French abandoned their side, and Canfranc faded into silence. Today, the main building is being restored, but the vast train sheds and platforms remain frozen in time. Dozens of tracks fan out, rusting, and empty, a cathedral for trains, now echoing only with memories. Old carriages sit forgotten, graffiti-covered and still. The silence is overwhelming, a monument to dreams derailed by history. Canfranc's abandoned tracks are a haunting reminder of lost connections and grand ambitions. Next, we're uncovering the ghost tracks hidden all across the UK. The UK's railway history changed forever in the 1960s with the Beeching Acts. Dr. Beeching's report led to the closure of over 4,000 miles of track and 2,000 stations, whole regions cut off overnight. Today, the country is laced with the ghosts of these lost lines. Some routes are now walking trails or cycle paths, but the scars remain: old embankments, viaducts, and platforms hidden in the woods. You'll spot brick bridges carrying nothing but grass, tunnels sealed off, and platforms crumbling in silence. Urban explorers and railway fans hunt for these relics, piecing together the lost network. The Beeching cuts are still debated. Were they necessary modernization, or a tragic mistake? Whatever your view, the abandoned tracks are a poignant reminder of a vanished era. Britain's landscape is haunted by these silent lines, each with its own story of loss and change. Next, we're heading to a forbidden island in Japan, where the tracks are as eerie as the ruins themselves. Welcome to Hashima Island, Battleship Island off the coast of Japan. Once a coal mining powerhouse, it was home to over 5,000 people packed into concrete blocks on a tiny rock. The island had everything: school, shops, even a movie theater. Its lifeblood? A network of industrial railway tracks moving coal from mine to port. When petroleum replaced coal, the mine closed in 1974 and the island was evacuated almost overnight. Residents left everything: apartments, toys, even books on desks. The tracks were abandoned, left to rust and decay. Today, typhoons and salt air have turned Hashima into a haunting ruin. Explorers find broken rails buried in debris lines, vanishing into collapsed tunnels, and tracks running along crumbling seawalls. These rails are silent witnesses to a vanished world, a city built and abandoned in a single lifetime. Hashima's tracks are a powerful symbol of industry, ambition, and sudden abandonment. It's one of the most unforgettable places on Earth. That's it. 7 of the world's most insane abandoned railway tracks. From Thailand's market rails to Japan's ghost island, each one is a time capsule with a wild story. Which was the craziest? The Railroad of Death? Canfranc's mega station? Hashima's haunted tracks? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your pick. If you love exploring the world's abandoned places, hit like and subscribe for more adventures. Thanks for watching.